This is Into the Fire.
I'd like to welcome to Into the Fight the fast, smooth-moving half-forward for the Bendigo Pioneers, the exciting draft prospect, Jack Ginnivan. Nice to meet you, Jack.
Yeah, you too, Len.
Pleasure. Okay, so finding out about the draft prospects when they were younger isn't always easy. That's not you, is it? You were quite the celebrity as a young fella. Could play a bit, couldn't you?
Yeah, a little bit, but yeah, back in the day, kicked a couple of goals when I was 11. So, yeah, that was a good time in my life, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So in under 11s, you kicked 100 goals in a season, 113 to be exact. Your dad was the coach. Did he seriously allow no one in the 50? Seriously, that's impressive. That's nearly 8 goals a game.
Yeah. No, I used to usually play a little bit of midfield. But yeah, if I needed to kick a couple, I'd obviously give Dad the wink and get down the forward line and kick a couple of goals. But yeah, it was a pretty good year. Just went out to a little country town, Newstead, and went and played with my mates. So it was yeah, a pretty fun year.
It sounds like one. You started footy at age 6, and you wanted to follow in Luke Bruce and Roughhead's footsteps. Who do you look up to now?
Yeah, still a little bit of Luke Bruce. Obviously, we sort of play in the same position, which is always good when you can watch someone who plays the same position. But mainly Toby Green now. He's my favourite player in the AFL at the moment. So usually just try to model my game around him. Whatever he's doing, I can, watch and learn off and, model his game.
Yeah, he's a pretty exciting player.
Yeah.
I'm presuming you went for the Hawks as a young kid, and I did the maths. Everyone loves a winner. I'm not for a second saying you jumped on the bandwagon, but just checking to see if the Hawks are struggling. Haven't jumped off, have you?
Nah, I'm still a Hawks man. So been a Hawks man since I was basically born. So I'm a 12-year member. Yeah, so I've got to watch the ups and downs of Hawks. Been very lucky. I've been to like 5 grand finals. So all out 2008, 2012, and 13, 14, 15. But yeah, I'm still barracking for them. Disappointing year this year, but hopefully we come back a bit better. I also love GWS. They're probably my second team. So yeah, still love the Hawks.
Oh, yeah. Your dad was a great footballer too. Does he help hype up all his old footy stories like my dad does?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a little man cave out the back of my house, so there's so many pictures of Dad and used to play and all his footies because he kicked 100 as well. So he's got his jumpers and boots and all that out there. So he definitely thinks he's a better kick than me and a better player, but that's an ongoing debate we always have.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about your footy now. You love to go on gut-busting runs, love to take the game on, and love to break the congestion. This is a massive trait that all AFL clubs love, and you have that in a bucket loads. Is this your number one trait?
I think bits of it probably wasn't my main one. I think my kicking's obviously my strength, and yeah, but that's also bits of it. I think if I can increase that a little bit more and doing what Christian Petrarca's doing this year and going through the midfield, that was hopefully the goal this year, but obviously Corona stuffed that up. But yeah, it's obviously a little bit of the trait, but I think kicking mainly is probably my main weapon.
Yeah, and kicking's a good trait as well. You were teammates with a guy I interviewed today, Josh Treacy. What was it like playing with him?
Yeah, Tracy's a legend. He's always team first, and he's our captain this year, so that was always a good thing. Yeah, but he's a true hard footballer, does the basics well, and yeah, he works extremely hard. So yeah, he's an excellent teammate to have.
Yeah, he does, and he's a great player. Now, it's no secret that you're a highly touted young man, and I'm sure you were super excited to show everyone in Australia your immense talent. Then COVID hit and spoilt the fun. What have you done to keep yourself prepared for a tilt in at the AFL?
Yeah, so I've got my sister's friend's gym set up, so I've been obviously using that a fair bit, and I've got a couple of mates in Castlemaine where I live, just doing running sessions and stuff like that. It's it's obviously a hard time to keep motivated, but it's probably the people that are going to keep motivated are going to go the furthest, I think. So it's pretty easy for me. You do the work and, you get the results, I think.
Yeah. They say you're a character and everyone loves you. Does that mean you're a cheeky little bugger?
Yeah, probably a little bit, especially at training. Love just getting the ball and kicking goals and kicking the balls away and mucking around a little bit. But when it's go time, it's obviously go time. So just having that balance between, being focused and non-focused is a massive thing for me as well.
Yeah, it's pretty important. They say you're like Joel Selwood, the way you put your head down for the ball. My advice, get elastoplast once a year, nice and early.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I don't know where you've seen that, but I try. That's the thing I'm probably trying to get better at. Definitely contested ball because, he's probably one of the best at it in the AFL. You see, he's always bleeding and loves the contested ball. But yeah, that's definitely an improvement area that I could work on. But yeah, that's good that you've heard it.
Yeah. Okay, let's finish off with some lighter questions. What sport other than footy are you pretty good at?
I used to play a bit of cricket, cricket for Central Island, so it was like the league under Victoria. It was sort of like the Pioneers, but cricket. So that was always fun, but I had to stop because of football. And then used to play a bit of basketball when I was a bit younger. And now I've sort of got so much time on my hand. I've been playing a bit of golf with some mates and a bit of tennis. I love tennis at the moment. So, yeah, a little bit of everything is always good with a bit of variety and stuff like that.
Yeah, you sound like you're into a lot of sports.
Yeah.
You're in an elevator with Margot Robbie. What's your opening line?
Oh, Jesus. Opening line. You stumped me here. I probably wouldn't even know what to say. My jaw would probably drop, and then I probably wouldn't say anything. I'd be too shy.
What would you do better on, Big Brother or Survivor?
I think Survivor. I reckon. I could have a crack at that, and I reckon I'd just get too bored in Big Brother house. You don't really do much. You just sit there and do a challenge, and then you do it all again. But Survivor, you're always doing something. So yeah, I reckon Survivor would be sick.
Yeah, it's a better show as well.
Yeah, literally.
If you were flown free to any sporting event in the world, what would you choose?
I reckon the APL Grand Final, the soccer Grand Final, that'd be pretty cool. You're probably seen all the fans in the soccer are crazy and so loud over there, and they've got the chants going and everything like that. That'd be pretty cool. But the NBA Finals would be cool as well. I think I'm used to the AFL Grand Final. I've already been there, so anywhere overseas would be pretty cool. The soccer or the basketball, I reckon.
Yeah, I've been to the basketball before, and it's really cool. It's a great.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. What would you rather, skydiving or swimming with sharks?
Definitely skydiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, skydive. That's the thing on my bucket list to go skydiving. It'd be pretty scary, obviously, but swim with sharks, no way.
Yeah, me either. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Go-to karaoke song. I'm not really a karaoke sort of guy. Don't really like any old music, but the Eagle Rock's not bad, if you know that song.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that's not bad, but yeah, I'm not really a big fan of old music compared to dad and mum. They're always blasting it.
Same with my dad.
Yeah.
You absolutely rack up possessions in the Ford 50, and you love to snap a goal. You're like ice cream on this show. As Bruce McAvaney would say, delicious. You see, my show is all about the goals. We love them, and you deliver. So many. When you get on that big stage, you will kick goals. That's just what you do. But my worry is that the celebration won't match the goal. But don't fear. I have the celebration that makes failure impossible. With this baby, you'll be a household name in no time. It's the end of the five.
Yes, love it.
Give it a try? Yeah. One try together? All right.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Yes, 100%. Next time I kick a goal, I'm doing that, 100%.
And that's good. Remember that.
It's a promise.
Well, Jack, you're a great footballer, and AFL teams will love you for that. but you're also a wonderful guy, and I can't thank you enough for chatting with me today.
Too easy, mate. Anytime you want. Been a pleasure. And next time I kick a goal, bang, that's for you.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
I'm expecting a post when I do it.